The day after Russia launched a series of missile strikes at Lviv, debris is still being cleared from the street near Lviv's central station. But Sweet Ginger Cafe, owned by Daria Bakai, is already open.
The
doors were blown wide open, light fixtures were hanging down, the ceiling had collapsed. My pastry display was still standing, and my first thought was, I need to do something about this quickly. So I posted on Facebook advertising selling the pastries that were on display. Everything was sold out in 2 hours.
Bakai lives nearby with her husband and 3 daughters and recalls the morning of September 4th when her street was hit by a combined drone and missile attack.
There were at least 2 explosions on both sides of our apartment. I ran into the hallway, fell on my kids, and then heard an explosion. I just fell on them, and they looked at me, all frightened, eyes filled with terror. And I realized I couldn't do anything about it.
Some buildings were severely damaged, with roofs and stairwells destroyed, and signs of facades melted. Daria Kalinovsky is already helping to clear the rubble.
I got goosebumps seeing how many people came asking how they can help. In the morning, hospitals urgently needed blood donations for the injured, and by the afternoon, they already got however much blood they needed. Some people worked here, while others went to donate blood.
The nearby historic district also was hit. The crown jewel of this area, the neo-Baroque palace of Josefa Franz, now has shattered windows and collapsed ceiling. Nearby, the historic tile roof of the Heller Villa, former residence of the city theater director, is destroyed, but this row of houses suffered the most damage. The scale of destruction is clear from the inner courtyard. Reconstruction of these areas that are part of UNESCO World Heritage Site Buffer Zone requires special procedures, according to Lviv's mayor Andriy Sadovy, who is already making plans to rebuild.
Fall is here. It'll start raining soon. That's why we're reaching out to international companies, foundations, and individuals asking to take one of these damaged buildings under their patronage, focusing on the 20 most damaged structures out of the 188 affected.
Just a day after this announcement, several large companies, the Polish government, and even Hollywood actor Sean Penn's foundation volunteered to help. The German city of Freiburg has allocated funds for the restoration of one of the destroyed schools. The necessary papers to start the German reconstruction efforts are being signed in a classroom with broken windows. City officials declared Thursday a day of mourning. From here, one can see the building where most of family was killed in the missile strike. A mother and 3 daughters. The father survived. The 43-year-old woman and her 3 daughters, aged 7, 18 and 21, were buried on Friday. Омеляна Шчудляк, VOA News, Lviv, Ukraine.